Residential Site Valuation and Cost Approach, page 106, page 107. Glossary. The definitions given here explain how the listed terms are used in the real estate appraisal field. Some terms have additional meanings, which can be found in a standard dictionary. Abandonment. The failure to occupy and use property, which may result in a loss of rights. Absorption analysis. A study to determine how many property units can be sold or rented in the marketplace during a certain period of time. Absorption period. The period of time it will take a property unit to be sold or rented in the marketplace. Abstract of title. A brief chronological summary of the recorded documents affecting the title to a particular parcel of real property. Acceptance. 1. Agreeing to the terms of an offer to enter into a contract, thereby creating a binding contract. 2. Taking delivery of a deed. Access. A means of entry into a property. Accession. The acquisition of title to land by its addition to real estate already owned through human actions or natural processes. Accretion. A gradual addition to dry land by the forces of nature, mostly used for property abutting a body of water where such addition is made by the deposits of water-borne sediment carried by rivers, winds, tides, etc. to the shoreline property. Accrued depreciation. The total accumulated depreciation. Ad valorem. A Latin phrase meaning according to value, used to refer to taxes assessed on the value of real property. Addenda. Additional parts of an appraisal report. Addenda usually consists of photos of the subject improvements and comparable properties, a sketch of the subject's floor plan, a table for calculating the area of the subject, a location map, or additional necessary comments. Adjustable rate mortgage. A mortgage that permits the lender to periodically adjust the interest rate to reflect fluctuations in the cost of money, also called an ARM. Adjusted sale price. The final estimated price of a comparable property after all additions and subtractions have been made for differences between the comparable and the subject. Advocacy. Representing the cause or interest of another, even if that cause or interest does not necessarily coincide with one's own beliefs, opinions, conclusions, or recommendations. Age-life depreciation. A calculation that takes the effective age of a property and divides it by the total economic life. Air rights. The right to undisturbed use and control of the airspace over a parcel of land, within reasonable limits for air travel. Air rights may be transferred separately from the land. Alienation clause. A contract clause that gives the lender certain stated rights when a transfer of property ownership takes place. Upon the sale of, or even transfer of, significant interest in the property, the lender often has the right to accelerate the debt, change the interest rate, or charge a hefty assumption fee. FHA and VA loans cannot contain this clause. Allocation method. A site valuation method that separates the value of the land from the structures that sit on it by taking a ratio of the land or site value to the total property value based on a typical property in the area. Amenity, a tangible or intangible feature that enhances and adds value to real estate. Amortization, elimination of a debt with a series of equal payments, principal and interest at regular time intervals. Anchor tenant, the main store in a shopping center expected to draw the most people. Annexation, attaching personal property to land so the law views it as part of real property. Annexer, a person who owns an item as personal property and brings it onto real property, making it a part of the real property. ANSI, American National Standards Institute, responsible for GLA standards. Anticipation, an economic theory that says value is created by the expectation of future benefits such as profit, pleasure, tax shelter, production, income, etc.